Lahko kar začnemo, ne? Na koncu leta 2023 smo razmišljali, kaj narediti z Valorant ekipo in smo se odločili, da bomo spet zaupali Pakotu.
Ja, naš plan je od nekdaj bil, da držimo line-up čim dlje skupaj. Nekako Pako, Prti, Grmek so skozi bili z nami in naš fokus je bil predvsem, da zadržimo Pakota in okoli njega nekako sestavimo ekipo oziroma kar njemu pustimo proste roke, ker je dovolj sposoben trener, da lahko naredi winning line-up.
Vsi smo se s tem strinjali, in Pako, in Grmek, in Prti, in tako se je začelo.
Htjeli smo sva trojica, Grmek, Prti i ja, da vidimo šta ima, odnosno koje ponude možemo da dobijemo, ali od početka smo ostali, to jest od kraja naših ugovora smo ostali, pričali smo jedan sa drugim, tako da smo znali ko otprilike koje trailove ima. I u tom nekom periodu smo uvek imali na umu da šta god da se desi postoji šansa da nas trojica se vratimo, jer to je onako donekle bio i cilj.
Razmišljao sam o različitim opcijama, ali mi se dalje činilo da je najbolje ostati sa Pakom i Grmekom i pokušati da napravimo novi tim za sljedeću VCL sezonu.
Po končanem lanskem Splitu smo imeli pač ta off-season turnir, katerega smo uporabili v bistvu, da bomo kakor da ne trajlali igralce za naslednji VCL Split. In največ joba pač je naredil Pako na pri iskanju igralcev.
Paco randomly contacted me on Twitter. He couldn't even get to me. So that's why one of my ex-teammates on Breakable was texting me about Paco. And that's how I got the trial. I wasn't even that experienced of a player, like for VCL at all. But Paco got a hint of a comp demon, which was me.
I think I was playing like quick with Diamant. Paco told me that they want me, and I felt comfortable with the people around, and I decided to choose Diamant.
I went on to the trials. I felt, of course, a little bit stressed, but I tried my best and I think it worked.
Na splošno je Pako lepo skuhal tole ekipo.
I believe that the potential of this team is enormous, and trust me, we're working hard to prove it in the upcoming season.
Ja, nič. Ekipa je sestavljena. Od nekdaj je bil namen te zasedbe, da je zmožna priti na Ascension, na tisti najvišji nivo tekmovanja v Valorantu. Ampak pred nami sta še dva splita, Valorant iz Search lige, ene bolj konkurenčnih v Evropi, 23 držav spada kaj noter. In na Ascension prideta samo najboljše dve ekipi iz obeh splitov.
Zdaj gremo Diamante. Diamanti so e-športna organizacija, tle imajo logo znani. Jaz sem content creator za njih. Slovenska e-športna organizacija, top shit, profesionalna. Danes smo prvo tekmo Valorant, danes smo prvo tekmo proti Incognito.
It was insane, and it was just win after win after win.
Diamant, tak piše se historija.
Dejansko so vsi naredili insane klacze, z którymi są pač lahko tudi zmagali.
13 rund rzędu i rekord, jeżeli chodzi o regular season, to może być statement, to może być prawdziwe ukoronowanie Diamant.
Paco is like the best coach I ever worked with. Like his commitment, like hard work and experience that he's putting in us, it helped us a lot.
Ale Grmek to zakończy 13-4. Diamant dokonało niemożliwego. Diamant pierwszą drużyną w historii, która zaliczy regularny split bez porażki.
Everyone was so hyped out about it because no one actually expected we can like manage like as a freshman people like around. We didn't expect like go perfect split.
Moja neka ideologija kao trener jeste da verujem da su personality traitovi dosta bitni nego in-game. jer meni je bitno da se oformi tim koji će, ne mora da bude neka moja vizija kako ja želim da igram, jednostavno koja god vizija bila, da postoji 5 ljudi koji će moći da se oforme oko, da kažem, vizije ili ideologije. I mislim, tako je bilo sa ovim timom. Mislim, to su mladi igrači koji jednostavno, mislim, mi veruju.
We did it like 9-0, but the job's not done yet. Like we're still playing playoffs.
Evo me v Beogradu pred Rilog Areno e-šport, kjer so velikrat tudi Tier 1 ekipe, kot je G2, no tokrat so pa tukaj tudi Diamanti, tako da pridite z mano pogledat, kako izgleda profesionalen bootcamp.
It was really fun to watch them play and watch them in real life and see all the players that I was watching every single time in the group stage. There, this one place.
Pač najboljša stvar na bootcampu, meni osebno je bila dejansko sam ta interakcja z igralci.
Diamant wiemy też, że jest na bootcampie. Mapa numer 1 Diamant w kompozycji Yoru, Sova, Omen, Cypher oraz Viper.
W rozrachunku jest jeden head, jest drugi Westside, ten ciągle może walczyć Westside! 3 eliminacje od Westside, to jest klacz!
Ko sem poslušal Prtija, že prvo rundo, se prav spomnim, kako je rekel, če Keo Knife gre tja pa tja, boš ti pa ti šel tja, če ne gre, bova jaz pa ta tle pušila, pa bi to naredil. Tako dejansko je celo rundo vnaprej napovedal, kaj bojo naredili.
Tako, izvoli šefe. Mora da mi kupiš ovo, brede. Pa ću brati. Kad igram jet na ranku, kad imam 1.20, opet bar reći. Pa ću brati, sljedeći put isto ne držite do četa.
Wszystko tak naprawdę okaże się już na samej pistolce, więc rozpocznijmy spotkanie w górnej drabince, finał drugiej fazy oczywiście playoffów.
O właśnie! Będzie druga eliminacja! Nie pomagają. Wrosek! Oj, 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 oj!
Zostaje paranoja, 1 na 1, kto wygra ten pojedynek, zabrakło naboi i Mini to wszystko wygrywa! Jak bliska to była runda!
1 na 5. Czy to miałoby być zakończenie? I tak, to jest zakończenie! To jest Profek z ostatnią eliminacją i to go next!
Why are we good? We're not good because you're fucking sick gamers. We are good because we have that fucking teamwork, right? So like Purdy or whoever like had insane shots, etc. If we continue from this day till the end to continue building that teamwork, unstoppable. Like who will fucking kill you?
Kad gremo gledat, upam, da danes ne bo toliko napredbo, da bomo mi hitro zmagali, sam, lej. Bo težko, čuj čas, kar neki dobro igrajo.
Będzie mnie pomyli, raz, dwa. Leci za tą base,
Bravo, gradi me! 13-6, to je to, dober začetek. Widział jako gąbek, lotek!
Ależ tutaj strollowało tą rundę Diamant, Boże.
Bravo. Ale chat, zadnja mapa, 2-2.
razy walczy, to jest koniec panów z pałkami, chociaż wydaje sobie radę, ale to jest do śmierci!
Że oni nie mają wytrzymałości to wszystko zastosować. Jeszcze próbuje, jeszcze walczy, ale to będzie koniec! Tertogi wchodzą do wielkiego
To ne moreš, no.
Prvi split smo pol zaključili na koncu na 3. mestu, kar je še vedno soliden uspeh, ampak smo si vsi obetali malo več glede na super formo, ki smo jo kazali v rednem delu. No.
Začetni del Splita 2 ni šel tako uspešno kot prvi, tam smo bili neporažni. Vsem pa so fantje z rezultatom 6-3 pokazali dovolj, da se kvalificirajo v končnico. Na začetku ni šlo vse po planu, prvo igro proti Ascendu smo izgubili, ampak kar naenkrat se znajdemo v lower bracketu, spet perani proti Ascendu na tekmi, ki je vredna največ. Vstopnica v finale Splita 2, vstopnica na Ascension, play-in, premagamo Ascend in pridemo na Ascension. To je bil nekdaj cilj in ves fokus je šel v to.
Ajde, chat, gremo, ajde vsi golov chat za diamante. Prva runda, ajmo.
Dobro szuka kod Chihuahua i dobrze trzymać. Zmieniasz eliminację Pyrol. Po raz trzeci w tej rundzie Pyrol kończą się kule. Jeszcze chciał to wytańczyć. Teraz oczywiście będzie to znak Sitcha z eliminacją Sitcha. Po raz drugi i po raz...
Śpi teraz w tym momencie NPS, a nie śpi Peter. Będzie jego moment, Grymek razy 2.
Ni szans za to klasza, brawo. Brawo, 1-0 za diamante chat, ajmo. O! Westside! Strevi Kiri pa še res! Oh my god!
O, live! Co to było? I czwarta eliminacja również zabezpieczona Chihuahua! Z trafieniem! Co to było?
To je bila najbolj p***ana runda, ki sem jo videl!
Moto jest już w programu dostępny. Wala bez ciosu, Asem 3 rundy. To będzie łącznie chyba jednego.
Wsadził, nie trzeba było, mam wrażenie, tej overextendować. Oj, niesprawdzona teraz pozycja Xitrzy! King Kong jest w mieście!
Chat, tole zmagamo, ajde. Pa še Killjoy ult imamo. Nice! G-chat, 2-1, ajmo, 2-1!
Tam i też nie pamięta na pewno tej rundy już Xit i Pace zbyt dobrze, bo to jest Chihuahua razy 3.
Tutaj uporać się z zagrożeniem, ale Pace po raz kolejny, live tak to upara. Pozostaje samotnie Chihuahua, który nadal poluje, ale Pace!
Live!
Enač, GG chat, zdaj smo bili šitani.
Tak,
Oh my god, no way. Nice!
W tym momencie jest diamant. Ascension Plains się uśmiecha.
Nice, Westside! 1v3. Ali bo to? Idemo play-in! In pa finale!
Podkółki teraz Pace może się rozstrzelać w eliminacji od Pace'a. Ale jak się teraz
cały czas za boksikiem. Sitcha 2-3 eliminacje, 4 i Jarek może pójść po Ace'a. Cały czas tutaj będzie chciał podejmować walkę z Kropkiem.
Dobrze na pozycję, ale skrócona. 3 eliminacje od niego. Przesadnie agresywnie też tak łapie kolejne fragi na swoje konto. Sitcha ładnie teraz tańczy Xit! Obok siebie Miniego, Mini z eliminacją i Mini z dubletem i go next!
Follow-up do Tremora i
Mamy to.
z eliminacją, a Zik to zakończy. Go Next Esports!
Prednost naše Valorant ekipe se mi je vedno zdela njihova zelo močna mentaliteta in tudi potem, ko so izgubili ta težek finale, ki je bil blizu, so praktično vsi igralci in trener tako, ja, nima veze, zdaj se fokusiramo na play-in, ne, to je naš naslednji fokus, mi hočemo priti na Ascension.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day one of Ascension play-ins.
Now, with our first matchup, I couldn't be more excited.
It's the absolute best way to open up a tournament like this, Pavlos. You have players in Turkey for this Galacticos team that have been playing in Tier 2, maybe even a bit of Tier 1 throughout the lifespan of Valorant. Whereas this team coming in from Diamant, a lot of like unknown names, unknown players.
It's kind of a matchup between, I would say, experienced versus unexperienced. And I'm not saying that Diamant are unexperienced when it comes to kind of like individual players and they don't look as good as Galacticos. But when you do look at Galacticos roster as a whole, they have so much, potential behind them and so much experience.
And without any further ado, let it rip. Look to take the fight to them as well, and it's a destruction that favours the Turkish side.
People trying to back out and force the fight for Diamant, holding the ground nicely.
Pretty is going to hold on to this line. Triple kill for Pretty, and Gramek wants to join in as well to commit to that. Kramik, the only one with a pistol. I think Diamond are walking right into the Lions' den and might have their heads ripped apart by the Lions. Only 3 remaining on Diamant, but it's slowly but surely becoming less and less. Only Kramik to get a couple of kills this round, and with the Thrash going right for the chase and Lucy Burden on an alternative angle, it's enough to allow Galacticos to gain map 1 of this series. Diamond have got 10 minutes or so to rest up. Now they're back on the server. Let's see if they've been able to reset on time and give us a good show. Maybe a third map, as Lotus is also on the cards in case Diamond do end up winning Haven. Low, but Pretty makes it look pretty damn good. Getting a quadra to save the day for Diamond. Epot moves in even further forwards with the blades and he makes clean work. Westside is online. Triple kill for him this pistol round. Oh, no, misses the mark. Oh, dear me. Kramik is there to assist. The paranoia is superb. And Pretty is fragging still. Galacticos trading right back up. And Zitscha holding on to the side with his dear life. Diamant getting closer and closer to making Haven their own. Zitscha takes that opportunity to walk out of the shadows. Diamant show superiority on the defense of Haven and make sure this series goes to a third. Lotus up next.
Both teams have ended on a loss on this map, and I can't think of a better map to define this series.
Kramik on site. Epot wins his fight. Can Kramik isolate this? Yo, no, he cannot. Zitscha wins the other trade. Diamant win their bonus. The back ledge without any issue. Quadra kill, make it an ace. No, Pretty steals it away. Westside completely dismantling any final effort Galacticos have got in store for them. That is a long distance accurate shot. Galacticos losing one player after the other. Destructive with his final effort gives Diamant the win in the end. A reverse sweep to mark the first win in play-ins. An excellent effort. A very laboured series, a difficult one, but I think it shows perfectly what Ascension is all about.
Westside is joining me for an interview. Westside, how you feeling, man?
Hello, bro. I'm feeling actually amazing. What can I say?
I just want to ask you, how, as a team, did you guys deal with kind of losing your map pick and then also being down on the second map as well?
I mean, we are trying each map to reset for the next one, so we are starting with the mindset like it's still 0-0, so we are not gonna, snowball like with a bad mood or something, so we just reset every time. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, just keep 0-0.
I just wanted to say a very nice job on the win. It was so amazing watching you guys play. But my question for you was, how confident were you guys coming into play-ins off the back of the loss with the grand final?
I mean, I feel like we were really confident because like we worked a lot on the place we are right now. Like I know we are capable to actually winning everything if we just manage to like pull out what we can. That's I think we just go for it. So we'll see.
Ja, ta play-in Ascension je bil izredno napet. Do zadnje tekme.
Prvo tekmo so zelo dobro igrali, so nas res presenetili, zmagali so. Potem smo imeli pa takoj zapored za tem drugo tekmo.
Last time Diamant went aggressive didn't quite work out, and I feel like this time might be just much the same. Only Pays alive for Diamant, and he has to deal with 2. This is where the chaos will be unleashed. Shot from behind. Oh dear me, this is not going how Valiant would have liked. Pays is also dismantling everyone he sees this round. This is Diamant online, unleashed, and ready to take on Ascension. Drop from the skies. Pays keeps up the pressure, but Jesse ends up with 2 kills. It's just a matter of Valiant reading exactly what Diamant wanted to go for. Yeah, okay, you can start to see the signs of frustration over on Paco now. The fight is really on. You can tell how both of the teams want this. They haven't been fighting this entire season for nothing, right? They want to give it their all. Ascension is where they want to be. Westside will be so deep as well. Jesse reads the first position, and Westside cannot be accurate for the second. Valiant, this hard and long fight has paid off.
An incredibly close game, going all the way to overtime, but Valiant come out on top, finding their first win of the day.
And just winning out the 2 maps against Galacticos early. They have to reverse sweep here yet again. on the choice of the opponent.
And Diamant are walking in one by one. You can feel the fatigue, you can see it, the frustration as well. It's allowing Valiant to clean up round after round without too many issues. Double digits for Valiant, and it's only just half time. There are moments where you feel like Diamant can bring things back. Glimpses of hope.
There are not many things that Defo can do here. Spike to make them use utility. Push, catch them off guard on the cross. And it feels like we will be going for the latter.
Zitcher gets caught. That's the incendiary gone, and now it's down to a 1v1, putting the pressure onto Wetside as it has been diffused halfway. Defo is going to try and stick it, but gets off it right as he sees Wetside get close. Paint shot thrown. Wetside into the open, and Defo will win the clutch. Valiant are able to bring back order and get themselves a 2-0 win against Diamant.
Odigrali so 3 tekme zapored in potem še takoj ta Play-in Ascension, ker so imeli 3 tekme na dan in se mi zdi, da se je to že malo poznalo. No. Tako, veliko tekem, vsaka je bila pomembna, nisi je smel izgubiti in da to stopnjuješ vsak dan eno za drugo, brez počitka, brez dodatnih priprav na nasprotnika, na novega nasprotnika, se mi zdi v bistvu kar naporno. No. In tudi v svetu športa tazga urnika natemperenega pa moje ni. No.
Celo to zgodbo smo pisali leta, bomo tako rekli, z vsaj Grmekom, Prtijem in Pakotom, in oni so bili za moje pojme lepilo in tudi ekipa, ki je spet Pako sestavil, spet najdu mlade talente, je bila verjetno najboljša do zdaj, fenomenalna. In jaz sem ponosen na njih, mislim, da so pokazali, da so sposobni, mislim, da je Pako pokazal večkrat zapored, da je eden najboljših trenerjev, da zna narediti line-up iz ničesar in ne vem, kaj naj rečem, več sreče prihodnjič, to je tekmovanje, vedno bo en zmagal, en bo izgubil.